stay pouring all over the court. Check trade scoring, a rational activist. Others remain dormant, factual passages. Able to wage war when time call for it. Burn fire upon corporate setting his back. Sun is fall forward. See the big picture. Don't get stuck on small portraits. Tap resources, just three inner forces. Mind, body, and soul working like piano chords. Linking the piece together from the root like Neanderthals. Reserving animalistic behavior when I convert into the cross satanic spiritual savior. Words that I use are the truth if I never gave ya anything else in your life. Remember words that I breathed on this mic. I print people a copy to read what I write. Tell it fast like Mach speed on a bike. Like a native chief, I speak and bring peace with a pipe. Subtle as a thief in the night with beats in the light. Shifty coming I'm blacking out like Slobodan Milosevic. Hold that, take some with you. Eternal pain when New Jerusalem hit you. Fall back, don't press the issue with script, lock, flip, check, Bethlehem officials.
Yo, what is going on, people? What is up? Welcome back. We have another tournament in the house, and no, Dandelion, it was not my fault why you guys had to wait. It had to be with some people on the panel don't know what time 9 o'clock is, you know what I'm saying? But what up, Eyes Only? What up, Basel LD? Dandelion, how you doing? Mads Mama Bear in the house. AMBW's in the house. Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. This is going to be an interesting one. We are going to have the best MCU villain. And no, it's not Kevin Feige. But Danny Graham, shout out your channel, brother. Let the people know where they can find you.
I am Danny, a.k.a. Comet Chat. You can find me usually Monday through Wednesdays on the Chaos Central Network or channel. We're here now. Usually tomorrow around about 4:30 if work allows. A little show called Square One, me and Nzo created, and we talk about NFL, NBA, sports shows. And I think 7 down, 3 more to go. Or is it 7 down, 2 more to go? Something like that. Of She-Hulk. This episode actually was so silly till it was good to me. I mean, it's something. That's all I'm going to say. It's something. So come check it out. Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks for the invite. This should be, like you said, very interesting.
Yes, it should be. Thank you for popping in, Danny. Much appreciated. Shifty Gizm, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
You can usually find me in the chat or on Twitter, and you can find me this Sunday on the Andor Roundtable, where I'll be breaking down what I think is probably the best written Star Wars in a long, long time.
Okay, now make sure you cut this. I don't want to see episode 7 or 8 you saying that this is shit.
Facts.
So far.
No, I don't want to hear that because that's how you started off the She-Hulk shit. Now
yes.
It's a whole different ball game now.
Yeah.
So
tell him that.
Tony Gilroy ain't gonna let us down on this one, okay?
Okay. I'm just keeping this. Remember this date.
All right.
Tell him, Danny. Tell him. All right, Austinator, what's up? Shout out to channel, sir.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm the Austinator. I didn't do much this week because I'm under the weather a little bit, but you know what? Well, we're getting back to the swing of things a little bit. I do a bunch of stuff, random things. I'm also going to be on the Andor Roundtable on Sunday, where I'm going to talk about what I liked, which is, wait, what happened?
Yeah, that's what, exactly.
I'll talk about all that, like, oh shit, hold on a minute, there, geez, I
okay with it, boy?
I think so. I mean, I watched all 3 episodes, and then I woke up like an hour later, I'm like, oh shit, did I watch Andor? Did I?
Yeah. Probably.
Well,
it was that bad.
I'll talk about it. I mean, it's very slow, very slow. But I do a bunch of stuff. I don't talk about MCU stuff on my channel anymore because, it broke me, man. It broke me. But you know what? I still like the villains though, so this could be fun. Thanks, Nzo, for having me on.
So yes, I guess you loved Mr. Immortal, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
And next up is Cole. Cole, where can they find you at, sir?
Oh yeah, well, they can find my social media in the description, I guess. You usually find me on other streams like Onzo's and stuff. Don't worry, we'll be doing a second tournament on Nerdman's channel, so Kevin Feige can win.
There you go. All right, guys. So here we go. We have the tournament up, and it is the best MCU villains, and we are going to start it off. Well, let me start the tournament here. There we go. And the first one is the Scorpion, which was from Spider-Man Homecoming, going up against Electro from Spider-Man No Way Home.
The Scorpion.
Yeah.
He didn't even get his suit, but yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, he was the black guy. Well, it was the white guy first, and the black guy took the spot.
No,
What?
no, it's the guy from Better Call Saul, the Latino guy.
Oh, Scorpion. Yeah, right. In the end credit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you call that a villain? I mean,
Well, this is Eli's list, so he put him on there.
oh my God. It's going to be all jacked up now.
So who you taking, Danny? Should be easy.
Electro. Easy.
Ostinator.
I'm going with Electro mainly because I didn't even know Scorpion was even in Homecoming.
Cole.
Yeah, Electro.
Shifty.
Electro.
And me, too. I'm taking Electro. So Electro moves on to the next round. I should have actually looked at this list before I did it, but it's all good. Next up is we have Red Skull, Captain America First Avenger, versus Razorfish, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Start with Ostinator.
Red Skull.
Go with Cole next.
Razor Fist is the one with like one arm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Red Skull.
Danny?
Red Skull.
Oh, shit. What did I miss?
Me.
Shifty.
Haven't seen Shang-Chi yet. Red Skull.
It might
And I'm
sound muffled or something, Shifty.
And I am going Red Skull as well. Yeah, a little bit. You're watching that boring ass She-Hulk, but you ain't watched Shang-Chi yet. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Taskmaster versus the Scarlet Witch from Doctor Strange 2. And he put Doctor Strange 2 because she's bad in that one. I'm going to go first on this one. It's Doctor Strange. It's Scarlet Witch. Danny?
Make that 2.
That's 2 for Scarlet Witch. Cole?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was the best executed in areas with Scarlet Witch in the story, but I mean, there were some sick-ass scenes, and Taskmaster and Black Widow suck, so yeah, Scarlet.
Shifty?
Wanda?
And Ostinator.
Oh, they're on first name basis now. Right?
You know? Ostinator?
They ruined Taskmaster, Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch moves on. So far, we've had sweeps on the first 3 ones. Easy. Next up is Aaron Zelo from Captain America the Winter Soldier.
This is twice, isn't it, Electro?
No, because Electro moved on. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jason Lee popped in us. What up, Jason?
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Good. Perfect timing. We had 3 that were like pre-round.
But he in full white boy flannel mode tonight, boy. Damn.
I had to go to a award ceremony. My daughter, she's in honor society. She had to dress up for that.
I'm just saying flannel.
She's a straight A student.
What you saying? What you saying, Danny? He just came from burning crosses.
Flannel's awesome.
And Shifty was right next to him. All right, let's start off with Jason on this.
Wait,
Jason.
Don't use the gas. Use oil. Use oil.
That's not how you burn a cross. You do it like this. All right.
Tell you everything, Jason. What the fuck?
That's what I
All right,
came
let's
on here
see.
for. Armin Zola from Captain America Winter Soldier versus Electro from Spider-Man No Way Home.
This is best villain. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Electro. I'll go Electro. Electro.
You going Electro. Austinator, who you taking?
I think I'm gonna go Elektra on this one.
All right. Cole?
Let me think a little longer.
All right. Shifty?
What is there to think about? Electro. The other dude's just a dude's face on like a TV screen. I mean, come on.
Danny?
I'm going to go against the green. I'm going with Zoloft.
All right. You got one for Zoloft. I'm going to have to go for Zoloft too. So
Yeah,
who
okay,
Wasn't he the only thing that could get rid of Ultron?
Yeah, okay, so here's
Yeah.
the thing. Even though they fixed Electro in No Way Home and he was really good, I was thinking about it, and there aren't really, besides Willem Dafoe, him and just the others didn't really have like many villain moments in the film, really. He was kind of just like Jamie Foxx playing himself. So I'm not a huge fan of Winter Soldier and some of their villains as other people are, though, but I think I'm going to go Zola.
Okay, so it looks like we have our first tie, guys. So let me get the poll up, and we will.
Transformers.
The chat will get to pick who moves on. Danny, since Eli's not here, you're gonna have to be the
timer
timekeeper. Yes, sir.
What is it? How many? Is it a minute?
Yeah, it's a minute.
Let me get my timer ready.
I think it's slowing down. Okay.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Cool.
Go.
No, not yet. I'm putting the poll up now. This should be an interesting one. Shit, where am I? Here.
Sci-Fi Nation. If the last movie you saw was the Titanic, then you proved my my argument today in the video.
All right, Danny. What's up? Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in, guys.
If you ain't seen Titanic, then your movie experience is definitely dead. If you ain't seen nothing past anybody.
Facts.
Danny, I'm with you on
Sci-Fi,
that.
what's
I
up?
watched the video today. I'd rather stay home and stream it. You can go to the theater.
Well, he said he did say last in theater, but
unless it's something you.
Let's just say,
yeah. Unless it's
how many kids you got?
Unless it's an amazing movie. Unless it's like Endgame or something. It's like it's too expensive. I'm like, I got 4 kids. It cost me. You say about $70. It cost me like $100 some.
Wait! Endgame's an amazing film.
Well, it's got to be that caliber, something that caliber, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, it can't be Morbius. I'm not going to spend $70 to go see Morbius in the theater.
Hey, don't disrespect the Morbius movie of all Morbius movies.
I think it's the only movie of Morbius. So how can it be?
No, he had an appearance in one other film.
All right, poll is up, guys. And the winner, and moving on to the next round, is Armin Zola. Huh. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. What's the percentage?
Pardon me?
What's the
percentage? The percentage was 63% for Armin Zola, 36% for Electro.
That was a straight up geek vote there. That was not a normie vote.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Next up is Crossbones from the Winter Soldier and Civil War, because he was in both, against the Ravengers from Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, this is easy.
Go ahead, Danny.
Crossbones. I can't stand Guardians of the Galaxy.
Eli? I mean, Shifty?
Don't get me mixed up with Eli now. Crossbones.
Austinator?
Crossbones.
Jason?
I like the Avengers. I'm gonna have to go with them.
Cole.
Yeah, even though I really like the Guardians films and James Gunn's films, the things he cannot get right, really, well, both of them are the villains, so Crossbones.
And I too am going with Crossbones. That taser face guy drove me fucking bananas. Didn't like him.
I like on Gordon was the guy that whistled, had that controller thing that whistled, that damn arrow.
Okay,
Randu?
yeah.
What Randu was his name? Something like that?
Yondu.
Yondu was hell.
Yeah, Yondu was
Yeah,
tight.
that's
So here's another one for you, Donnie. Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 versus Dweller in the Darkness from Shang-Chi Legends of the Ten Rings.
I'm telling you, we will never let Elihu do a list. I don't know who the fuck the Dweller in the Darkness is.
Neither do I.
Is that the dragon? What is
Is
that?
that the thing behind the wall?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's it. It's the dragon. It's the
Okay.
dragon.
I guess that thing behind the wall.
Oh, really? All right, I'm going to counter that and go with Ego. Shifty.
Ego.
Cole.
Shit. Again, same thing I said with Guardians, even though I do think it's, actually a solid film. The Dweller in Darkness did have that cool scene, but then, some of the CGI was whack. I'll go Ego, however you pronounce it.
Jason?
Let go of my ego.
Ego.
And Ostinator.
Ego.
And Ego moves on to the next round. All right. Next up, and you're right, Eli's not doing the list again, or else I'm gonna definitely have to edit it.
This is crazy.
So we have Ronan the Accuser versus the Dark Order from Infinity War.
Black Order.
The Black Order, yeah.
This is definitely easy.
That's
go ahead,
all of
Danny.
them, right?
Black Order.
All
Them
of them.
suckers was hell.
Danny said the Black Order. Eli, I'm sorry, Shifty.
Damn.
The Black Order.
Cole.
Black Order, and I'll say, as long as, Eli put all the main villains from each film, though, and these are, like, the side ones to make the list longer, then it's fine,
Yeah.
but if he forgot some, then oh shit.
Yeah, I think he did. I think that's what he
Holy
did.
fuck.
Ostinator.
Black Order.
Jason.
Same Black Order.
What's the name of the one that can't talk? Look like a giant lizard. Got that
I don't-
hammer that keep throwing. And he
Oh
throws.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember the big one's name. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
That's the only one I don't know.
One he got his-
But the rest
the one he got his
fight.
hand cut off. The one he got
Yeah.
hand cut off.
Yeah, the one I thought
Strange.
Hulk was gonna end up fighting,
Yeah.
and that didn't happen. So, all right,
Oh,
next
God.
is Justin Hammer versus the Tinkler from No Way Home.
Tinker.
Tinker.
The guy that built all the stuff.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
this is easy for me. Justin Hammer. Shifty.
Same for
Make
me.
it two.
Same for me.
Make it
That's
three.
three.
Yeah. I made it 4.
4
If anybody votes for the
You get 5.
The Tinkler.
6.
and I guess we have 6. So that Justin Hammer does move on to the next round. A lot of people think Justin Hammer is one of the best villains, so
Man,
might be a
he's funny.
sleeper.
That guy
Yeah.
that played was funny. man.
I'm surprised they got Chris Rock.
When he come on that
Like a
stage and
minor
he do that
role.
little dance and shit, man,
Uh-huh.
I laugh at that shit so hard.
Yeah, he might be a sleeper. Next up is Nebula versus Korath the Persuader, Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh my God, these are
Captain Marvel.
two nothing burgers.
Wait,
Not really. I like Nebula. I'll go with Nebula.
is this the Who guy?
What's that?
Is this Jaimon Hansu, the Who guy?
Listen, Shifty, you gotta take the cover from over
Nebula
your
for
head
me.
because I know that you watching She-Hulk on your iPad under your cover. But you gotta take the
Shame.
cover from over your head so we can hear you.
What are you talking about? I'm talking directly into the mic. You can't hear me?
You
You sound muffled.
Sound like you're in like a
Hello?
pool.
It's like you under the cover.
Make sure you're actually. What are you on that Kindle?
I'm on my headset.
Okay, so go in and check your mic and make sure your mic is set to it. because you might be set through a different, like an external microphone somewhere.
Nebula.
Settings.
Yeah, I picked Nebula. Chris Knight, talk to the people. Tell them about your channel real quick, and then I'll get your vote on this one.
Real Review 3000. We are in the start of the busiest week of a while. This is my 5th stream this week. I did a video this week. I have 4 more streams on Sunday, and sometime Sunday night I might commit Harry Carey. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I'll live stream it if I do. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go with Nebula.
All right, Danny.
Nebula.
Hello.
Shifty.
Yeah, I said Nebula. Hello.
Oh, okay. Cole.
Yeah, I mean, I'm go with Nebula. Great character.
Ostinator.
Nebula.
Who'd I miss?
Nebula.
All right.
Nebula.
And then I am going with Nebula as well. So Nebula moves on to the next round. Next up is Byron Van Strucker, Age of Ultron versus the Destroyer, Thor.
This motherfucker will never, ever do this.
All right, Danny, who you taking?
I don't know who neither one of them motherfuckers are.
The Destroyer.
Doing that
Like
shot
the
of fire
robot,
out.
isn't he?
I guess the Destroyer. I damn sure know who the other one is.
Brian Von Stoker is the one that created Wanda and her brother.
No, hell no.
Oh yeah.
All right.
The Destroyer.
Will unlock their powers using the Tesseract, or is it Tesseract?
Yeah.
Or
Destroyer.
All right, Chris.
yeah, we'll go Destroyer.
Ostinator.
The Destroyer, because big robots rule.
All right. Shifty.
Destroyer.
Destroyer.
Cole.
Yeah, Destroyer. And I want to know what he was fucking smoking while making this.
Who did I miss? Jason.
Destroyer.
This list
And-
is proof.
And I too am going with the
Do
Destroyer.
not fuck around with weed when you trying to do something.
Next up is Whiplash versus the Collector. I'll start with Shifty on this one.
Whiplash.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
Cole.
You know, I love Mickey Rourke, and Whiplash was like a cooler villain, I think. But I mean, his performance was rough. So the Collector.
All right. Ostinator.
You know, just because he had that bird.
Whiplash. Shit. Who I miss?
Me.
Danny.
Whiplash.
All right.
Jason, I think.
Jason.
Whiplash.
I am going with Whiplash as well, and I missed someone else.
That's me. And
Go ahead,
I'll tell
Chris.
you right now, I have 3 words for all you guys. Howard the Duck.
Oh my gosh.
Collector.
Okay.
Collector. Dude, that guy's dangerous. More
So the
dangerous than Whiplash.
Collector for Chris, but Whiplash moves on to the
And
next
it's actually a
round.
good performance.
Thank you.
Next up is Arishim the Judge from Eternals and General Dreadcough from the Black Widow. I know who I'm going on this one. I'll go with General. Chris?
Same.
Danny?
Arsham.
Cole?
Well, I mean, I'd rather become a kamikaze fucking pilot than vote for anything from Eternals. So, yeah, the other one.
Jason?
General.
Ostinator?
I'm gonna make sure that Eternals does not go anywhere further. The General.
Oh, don't worry, it won't.
Yeah, and
y'all are not doing this fair, open minded. This sucker incubated planets, whole planets for his.
Well, he
children.
didn't look cool in the film, because the director sucks.
The general moves on to the next round.
I didn't even get the vote.
What's the name of the ranking?
Oh, my bad. Best MCU villain. Sorry, go ahead. Who didn't get the vote?
Harrison.
All right. So that's 2-5, but the general moves on.
God. Well, Shifty agrees with me. I know I might be in trouble.
We got Obadiah Stain from Iron Man and Loki from the Avengers.
Ooh, this is the toughest one of the night.
This one's pretty tough right now. Who wants to go first?
Loki.
Okay, Chris said Loki. We got one for Loki. Who else?
Loki.
I'm going Obadiah.
Danny's going Obi. Shifty, you're going Loki?
Yep.
Okay.
Huh? Did Shifty say Loki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cole?
Yeah, I guess I'll go Obadiah. Fuck. Oh, well, why do all the fucking shit get put together and then these two are like first round? What the fuck?
All right. Austinator?
I'm trying to keep my personal feelings on Loki.
About to say, get that thought out of your head. I know what that thought is. I know I can hear your thoughts right now. Get it out of your head because it's not that one. It's not that one.
All right,
no alligators here.
All right. I'll go Loki just because Obadiah Stain dies in the first movie. Loki was
Jason?
in it for 3 phases.
Loki.
Ooh, I was going with Obadiah on this one, but Loki does move on to the next round. Very interesting. All right. This one is the Shockers from Spider-Man No Way Homecoming and the Abomination from the Incredible Hulk. Easy peasy for me, the Abomination. Jason?
Mm-hmm. Two.
Sorry.
Abomination.
Shifty?
A-bomb.
Cole?
I mean, yeah, he and the music were the best part about the Hulk, so yeah, Abomination.
Austinator?
Abomination. Although She-Hulk made me sour on Abomination a little bit.
Danny?
Yeah.
Abomination.
And Chris?
Abomination.
He's comic book accurate and She-Hulk.
Abomination was on. Yeah, but I liked his appearance in the Incredible Hulk look better, to be honest with you. This one might be tough for a few. General Ross, the Incredible Hulk, versus Ultron from Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Man,
it's easy
go
for
ahead,
me.
Chris. Okay, go ahead, Danny.
Ultron, James Spader, man, killed it.
All right, Chris.
The performance, like Danny said, the performance is great. James Spader does a great job. I just don't know if he's as menacing as he should have been. But I will go with Ultron because the performance, I think, was much better.
Shifty?
Ross.
Cole?
Ultron, even though the film's fucking mediocre.
Austinator?
Watch him out, bro. Watch him out.
General Ross.
Jason?
Ross.
Ooh. And I have the tiebreaker. I have to send it to the chat. I am actually going to send this one to the chat. Let's see what the chat says on
Really, Anzo? Really?
Yep.
Do you want me to put a poll up, or are you going to put it up on yours?
You can put it up, Chris.
All right.
Okay, well, listen, usually how chat goes, they just pick the flashiest name, so I'm sure they'll pick Ultron.
The poll will be up on Chaos Central, guys, so you can go over there and vote. Vote. Who do you think will be moving on? Is it General Ross or is it Ultron? Now, I'll have to agree with Cole on that one. I mean, Ultron was kind of weak sauce to me, to be honest with you.
1 minute, right?
Yeah, 1 minute.
All right, I got the timer too.
Cool.
All right.
We got 21 people watching. Thank you guys for popping in. Make sure you get your votes in there because you don't want to miss out on having some crap ass person win this tournament.
Did you put Alligator Loki on here?
No, Alligator Loki is not on there.
Thank God.
Probably
well, you know what? To be honest with you, it's kind of Eli's list, so you never know. He might be there.
That's true. He said that he might have smoked enough that night.
He might be there.
But he wasn't a villain, though.
He didn't say anything.
Kind of was, but I hear what you're saying.
Three, 2, 1, and the time is up. Closing poll. What's that? I don't think I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm sharing sound now. So hold on.
All right.
Let me fix this real quick.
No problem.
There we go. 53% to General Ross, 46 to Ultron.
So Ultron moves. Oh, General Ross moves on?
General Ross got 53.
All right. General Ross moves on to the next round. Very interesting, guys. Ooh. Next up is we have Mysterio from Far From Home and Raza from Iron Man. Oh, that's the Indian guy. Okay, cool. Let's start off with Ostinator.
Mysterio. What? Why? What?
Eli's list, man. Eli's list, guys. Just saying. All right. That's Ostinator. Jason?
Mysterio.
Shifty?
Mysterio. I think he probably could be in top 4.
Okay. Danny?
Mysterio.
Chris?
That's your dark horse there.
Mysterio.
Cole?
What's up, guys? Shifty here. So I'm going for Raza because I had this Indian food the other night and it was fire. No, Mysterio. Mysterio. I will say I don't think he's as great as people say. There's only really like one big moment with him.
And Mysterio moves on to the next round.
I mean, he carried that shit film, though.
Pretty much.
Shit film.
Next up is Alexander Pierce, which was Robert Redford from The Winter Soldier, and Fenris from Thor Ragnarok. I don't know who the fuck Fenris is, though.
Fenris.
I'm not sure who that is. But easy. Alexander Pierce for me. Danny?
Same.
Make that 2.
Chris?
3.
Let's see. 4. Shifty?
Oh, Fenris was the wolf. Robert Redford.
Ostinator?
Make that 6.
And someone else went.
Me, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, make that 7. And also, if the Mandarin from Iron Man is here, I'm gonna flip a table.
I'm pretty sure he is. It wouldn't surprise me. Next up is Hela from Thor Ragnarok and Dormammu from Doctor Strange. Easy. Hela.
Make that 2.
So you got 2 for Hela. We have 3 for Hela. Anybody?
Yep.
3. Chris with 3. Ostinator.
4.
Ostinator's 4. Jason.
I'm gonna go Dormammu.
Jason fucks it up. Shifty.
The plaid. The plaid. Speak.
Shifty.
I said Hela. Hela fine.
Hela fine. Cole.
Okay, well, listen, just like James Gunn's villains, all right? Hela on her own or whatnot in Thor Ragnarok is good, but compared to the comics, they literally ruined her. So I'm going with the other.
Another one that fucks it up. But Hella does move on to the next round. So good job, guys. Good job. That's why majority rules. Next up, Supreme Intelligence from Captain Marvel versus the big bad purple man himself, Thanos.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Grimace. Barney.
Or Barney. Danny, who you taking? I should just put 7 over here because everybody's taking Thanos, right?
Yep.
I don't even know who this character is.
Chris, you taking Thanos?
Yep.
Eli, you taking Thanos? I'm sorry. Why do I keep saying Eli? Jesus Christ. Shifty, you taking Thanos?
Of course.
Cole, you taking Thanos?
Well, you know, Captain Marvel is my favorite film of all time, so I think we have to go
Marvel?
Supreme. No, Thanos, fuck.
Ostinator?
Yeah, I'm going with Thanos.
And Jason?
Thanos.
Absolutely.
Well, why did you even have to ask anyone?
Just to make sure, I put the 7 up there way before everybody answered. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. He had it down.
Plus,
he knew.
We have you, Cole, and we have Shifty in here. You guys' tastes are really bad, and you're fucking trolls like crazy.
My tastes are superior. Right?
I never troll. I haven't trolled once on here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
We're just waiting. You're holding out.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Next up is the Red Skull versus Calcus from Doctor Strange.
God, I gotta look these up again.
Yeah, that's the bad guy. That's the bad guy that I think was trying to get the book.
Oh yeah, Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Yep, that is him.
Yeah.
It's Caliosos as well, I think.
Caliosos. Who you taking, Danny?
Red Skull.
Who you taking, Chris?
You go weaving, boy. Superior actor.
Red Skull.
Shifty?
Red Skull.
Ostinator?
Red Skull.
Cole?
Again, another tough one. I love performances, though, and Matt Mikkelsen killed it, so I'm going to have to go with him.
You know, both of these actors hated their roles.
Jason?
Yeah, because they're actual actors.
Red Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Red Skull.
It's amazing what a paycheck will do for you, especially one from the MCU and Disney.
And
that
I
was
too.
Before Disney owned it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And I too am going for Red Skull. So Red Skull does move on to the next round. Next up is Curse from Thor the Dark World and Mordo from Doctor Strange. Easy. But I'm going to start with Ostinator.
I don't even know who Curse is, Mordo.
Shifty.
Mordo.
Cole.
I believe Curse was that black guy that turned to the monster once he ingested whatever that shit was.
Yeah, me too.
Mordo.
Danny.
Mordo.
Chris.
Superior actor.
Who'd I miss? I missed somebody. Mordo. And I too am going with Mordo. So Mordo does move on to the next round. Next up is Ulysses Claw from Avenger, Age of Ultron and Black Panther, and Jan Rog from Captain Marvel.
That's the guy that was training in Captain Marvel, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So let's start with you, Danny. Who are you taking?
Ulysses Claw.
Let's go with Shifty.
Dr. Claw.
Let's go with Cole.
Well, you know, even though I think the script kind of made that entire stack cast pretty generic, the one thing they got right was the villains, so Claw.
Jason?
Claw.
Ostinator?
Claw.
Cole? I said you, right? I said Cole already. Who'd I miss?
I didn't go yet, but I'll go
Chris.
Claw.
Yeah, Claw. And I too am going with Claw as well.
Luckily, a Captain Marvel villain hasn't got a single vote yet.
And they probably won't.
Thank
Next
you.
up is the Vulture versus Helmet Zemo from Captain America Civil War, Falcon Winter Soldier.
Easy.
Easy. Shifty.
A Vulture.
Cole.
Vulture.
Jason.
Vulture.
Austinator.
I like Zemo's dance moves, but not enough. I'm going with Vulture.
Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, I think they won.
My
Yeah,
Chris?
God.
the tournament's over.
Who you taking, Chris?
Vulture.
Danny?
Vulture.
And I too am going with the Vulture. So the Vulture does move on to the next round. Next up, Green Goblin versus the Prowler. Green Goblin from No Way Home. Shifty.
Green Goblin.
Cole.
Well, no, even though he's just a weaker version from the original Spider-Man, which for some reason angers a lot of people, even though it's just a fact. And we didn't get some moments like with Tobey Maguire. I'm gonna have to go with him because I'm just a Willem Dafoe fanboy.
At
Jason.
least he admits it.
Green Goblin.
Austinator.
I'm gonna go with Green Goblin, and honestly, this must be a small world because I did not know Prowler was in Homecoming.
Yes, he was actually. Chris.
It's Green Goblin.
Danny.
Goblin.
And I too am going with the Goblin. So the Goblin does move on to the next round. Next up is Crow from Eternals and Balrog the Leaper from Captain America Winter Soldier. Easy. Danny.
Oh, Balrog the Leaper.
Absolutely. Shifty.
George St. Pierre, boy.
Come back to me.
Really?
Not
way.
well with this.
I gotta look.
No.
It's
who the-
Leaper.
George
Okay.
St. Pierre, the guy that he fought on the ship on the opening scene.
No, I'll skip him. Chris.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Leaper.
Cole.
The only answer is Leaper.
Jason.
Leaper.
Austinator.
Balrog.
And I too am going with Balrog. So there you go.
Yeah, I'll go with him too.
At least you made the right choice.
That
Jeez.
You
is
need to look
chronic
him up.
getting hit over the head.
Just you see Eternals, you pick the other one, all right?
Absolutely. Ooh. Eric Killmonger versus the Lizard, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Easy.
Danny.
Killmonger.
I'll second that. Chris.
Third.
Shifty.
Fourth.
Cole.
Hey, well, you see, here's the thing. Killmonger wasn't a villain. He, so I'm gonna have to go with Lizard. Killmonger. God, they wasted Lizard. I was so fucking pissed.
Yeah. Jason.
Killmonger.
And Austinator.
I gotta go with the guy that likes anime, Killmonger.
And Killmonger moves on to the next round.
That might be a dark horse there too.
Could be. Absolutely 100%.
I'm saying I would kill her as well, Killmonger, right? Don't worry.
Next up is Taserface from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and the Grandmaster from Thor Ragnarok. Oh my God.
This is
We
easy.
have shit show and another shit show. But go ahead, Danny.
Grandmaster. Jeff Goldblum, man, he's funny.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Chris?
Same.
Shifty?
I think I'm going to have to go with the Grandmaster.
Cole?
Yeah, his secret title.
Oh, shit. I'm not a fan of either. I'll go Taserface, fuck it. I don't care.
No, Cole trying to distance himself. Look at you.
Austinator?
Grandmaster.
Isn't it the Grand Wizard, Grandmaster?
Jason?
Grandmaster.
And I too am going with the
Oh, wait, is the
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster based on the clan?
Well, now you're getting the joke.
Oh, I see. Well, now I might have to change my vote now.
Don't worry, you get another chance. Grandmaster
Yeah, no.
moves on to
I
the
took
next
my
round.
headset off, so I didn't hear you guys.
Next up is Malekith versus the Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange 2.
How she's back this early?
Because she had just that first round bye.
Okay.
Yeah. So
This should be hard for you, Anzo.
Me?
Yeah, since you thought the Dark World is such a masterpiece.
Malekith wasn't that great, so. But if you want me to go first, I'll go first, and I'm going with Scarlet Witch. Who are you taking, Danny?
Make that two.
Shifty.
What's up,
Wanda.
Saggy?
Cole.
Well, sadly, I have to vote Wanda with her competition, but you know.
Look, Saggy Melonz said she's gonna do a stream with her in the shower. Let's go ahead and flip over to that.
Wait, what? What I'm missing over here? I can't see nothing. I'm on the wrong thing, man.
She said, just
What
tell
up,
her name to
Saggy?
say
How you
hello,
doing?
just in my stream. I got a shower. So if she's gonna do a stream from the shower, then I say we flip over to that. And say,
Absolutely. And close this one up for
the hell with
tonight.
this
Yeah.
ranking.
I'm down to close this one up easy.
Thanos wins.
For real. All right, who'd I miss? Chris? What's up, Saggy?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Scarlet.
All right, I'm going with Scarlet Witch, and I missed someone. Who'd I miss?
Scarlet Witch.
Me, Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
I mean,
Scarlet-
how many rounds were there in the first one?
Hmm?
How many rounds were there in the first one with like Taskmaster? Okay, never mind. Just making
Yeah, there
sure.
was only 3.
Yeah, I thought there were only 2 for a moment. I thought maybe there were 2 Red Skulls, but never mind.
No
I
problem.
bet he didn't put Gigantos on here.
Yeah, you never know, man. With Eli, you never know. Next up is Aisha from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Oh, okay. The gold girl.
Oh, okay.
And the leader from the Incredible Hulk. Ooh.
Easy.
Hold on.
The whole 30 seconds of him. Wow.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have to go first because even though she gold, I think the gold girl's kind of hot, so I'm going with Aisha. I think she's kind of hot. Danny.
She is.
I'm going with the leader. All 30 seconds of him.
Danny said the leader. Chris.
Yep.
Yeah, leader.
What?
Austinator.
Aisha.
Aisha, you know
Jason.
I want you so bad.
Leader.
Ooh. Cole.
Gonna send it to the chat.
Let's see. Leader. Okay, I'll go Alicia. I was just looking up photos of them because I couldn't even fucking remember them.
And now we have Shifty, who has a chance to either put one over or send it to the chat.
A gold woman looks
Not only because she's hot, but her second in command is the lead from Farscape, the best science fiction show of all time. So I'm going with Aisha.
Firefly.
You know good and well that is not better than Star Trek.
Well, besides Star Trek.
And Aisha.
That's why your statements are suspect.
Tell
I
him,
haven't seen all Star Trek though, so I mean, Farscape, that's my favorite.
Okay, the lizard is actually here twice, I believe.
No, the lizard's moving on from the next round. Is he?
No,
No,
the
wait, the
lizard's
lizard's
there.
there.
I'm pretty sure he was already voted out. There, see, I'm below by Killmonger.
Where?
Below, yeah, below more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right there, I believe.
Oh, yeah, the lizard's here.
And don't smoke weed.
It's all good. No, I didn't put. Yeah, tell Eli. But since he got voted out, we'll just vote whoever else is. Well, no, because he's out there. So I'll just move Laffy on to the next round.
Laffy suck.
All right, we'll do that one. Now we have Death Dealer from Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings and Topaz from Thor Ragnarok. Who the fuck was Topaz?
I have no idea. I'm telling you, boy. See, this right here makes you really second thought anything about trying to smoke weed.
Okay, Topaz is some chick that's next to the Grand Master.
Oh, okay.
Like his right hand or something, his assistant.
Yeah, the different one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
How
the
the
one
hell-
that looks like Mickey Rourke.
How the hell has she been evil?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna go with Death Dealer. Danny,
Same thing.
Chris,
Same.
Cole.
Death Dealer, that's all for the doggone vampire versus the werewolf movie. That's what they call
Is it?
themselves.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Cole.
You know, at least he had one decent action scene and fight scene, and you know his death was kind of cool. So, Death Dealer.
Jason.
Death Dealer.
Austinator.
Death Dealer.
And Chris. Who did I miss you, Chris?
Yeah, the meth dealer. Yes.
Yeah, the meth dealer moves on to the next round.
Yeah, I didn't vote. The Death Dealer.
Okay. Okay, so it's Death Dealer.
This
My bad.
fucking list, you forgot so many.
Next up is Ghost
Consider
from
the source.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah. And Sandman from Spider-Man No Way Home.
Easy.
Go ahead, Danny.
Sandman.
Chris.
Sam.
Jason.
Sandman.
Cole.
Well, both suck because Sandman wasn't even a villain, just there for nostalgia. I want to get back to my daughter. You're in my way. And was just shitty CGI, and then they just reused a scene from fucking the third film, just like they did with the lizard at the end there. But I mean, I fucking hate Ant-Man and the Wasp and what they did to Edgar Wright's Vision, so I'm going Sandman.
Jason.
Sandman. Right.
Austinator.
Well, either I go with the worst villain, the worst main villain, or a villain that's just there in the background. I'll go with Sandman.
And I too am going with Sandman. Sandman moves on to the next round.
You forgot me.
Really?
Mr. Sandman, please
Next
fix your
up.
CGI.
3 rounds, you forgot me.
Huh?
You forgot me on the last 3 rounds.
Oh, did I?
There's a reason.
I could have sworn I picked you. So who are you taking?
Well, it doesn't matter now, but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and let that sink in while he's not calling on you.
All right. Shifty, you go first. Sultar versus Brandt and Savin, Iron Man 3. I don't even know who the fuck they are.
I
Like you're
don't,
like
I
a
don't,
henchman or something.
I don't know who-
Brand 7 were they were the people that
Wow.
took that shit, make them turn off hot.
And were they like the right man of like the one main
Yeah,
guy?
yeah. I
And
mean,
the one
but
that
still,
the
it's
one that
like,
took the suit.
Okay, yeah.
Iron Man
still
suit.
though. I mean, I think he was lacing his weed with LSD or something.
We need to look these.
And clover.
We need to look these lists over next time because wow, I don't know either one of these.
Yeah, you
Just
do.
put me down.
Surtur was the big fire
The
guy that
fire
destroyed that destroyed.
Okay,
Asgard.
yeah.
Asgard.
Okay, that Thor.
All right. So Shifty said Thor. Danny,
Surtur.
Austinator.
Surtur, and the fact that Brandt and Savin, whoever their names are, that don't do anything, just goes to show you this list is fucked.
Jason.
What?
Surtur.
Cole.
I don't care about either, so I'm just gonna go with the Iron Man 3 ones because at least it has Iron Man in it. Yeah, fuck this.
Chris.
Thor.
And Danny.
Where they went, Surtur.
I'll just go Surtur
it's
the
me.
more I think about it. Just fuck it. Let's just make this a
Jesus.
clean sweep.
Okay, it's a clean sweep. Surtur moves on to the next round.
I bet he didn't put any Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. villains on here, or Gigantos, or a bunch of
Agents
people.
of Shields is no longer considered part of the MCU.
It was for a time, and it should count. God damn it!
It was, but they
They took it
retconned it out.
So next up
Well, it don't matter.
is Icarus from Eternals versus
Wait.
Yellowjacket.
Time out. Before we go much further, I just have something to tell Shifty. Shifty, sit down, shut up. When we want your opinion, we'll give it to you.
There you go. Chris has spoken. So I'm gonna let Chris go first on this one.
What? Wait, where'd he go? Really? I can't believe. Don't you dare think I was being serious. Oh my god, let's not start that shit now. He better have just dropped.
You're like the raw clip. Shut up, bitch.
I'm sure he'll pop back. Chris, what are you taking?
We're gonna. Oh my god, this is kind of. God.
Don't do
Icarus?
it. No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
It hurts.
It's not that hard.
I said Icarus.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said,
I was gonna say because
it
not
hurts.
that hard. Chris said
It
Icarus.
hurts to say that because it's from Eternals.
Cole.
Sorry, I'm not saying Yellowjacket was good, but at least did the basics of being a competent villain, even if it's just, a cliche, kind of a mirror villain. All right, I'm sorry, Icarus is like, okay, his powers and stuff were kind of cool, what they did with that.
Baby. We don't care about your labor pains.
It's like, yeah, okay, some of the powers was cool how they handle visually. Okay, outside of that, this guy's like the room of villains. And then that fucking ended just him fucking offing himself into the sun. Fuck me, it's Yellowjacket.
Alright, Yellowjacket. I told you you'd come back. There we go. Oh, you're back, Shifty.
It takes too goddamn long to log back in on a Kindle.
It's funny because you logged out just as Chris made that joke, and Chris was like, "Oh my god, you didn't really just leave because of the joke." He's like, "I'm just joking."
I was like, "What the fuck? You should know I'm fucking with you," but still, it's like, really.
Who are you taking, Shifty? Yellowjacket or Icarus?
Icarus.
Oh. No.
Austinator.
I'll leave again.
Yellowjacket.
Mm-hmm. Jason.
Yellowjacket.
Danny.
Icarus.
What?
Icarus,
Oh,
of the two of these guys, Yellowjacket has like 5 seconds of bullshit.
Oh my god.
Save us,
So,
Nzo.
you know what? I was like, I'm gonna send it to the chat, but I'm not gonna send it to the chat. Not this one.
Really?
And I am going to go
Alonzo?
with Yellowjacket. Yes,
God.
Yellowjacket moves on to the next round. I do not want Icarus
Y'all putting y'all
anywhere
hate
near.
for the movie over what the actual category is. It says the best.
Sorry, the
Out of
writing was
out
shit,
of-
his acting
Out
was
of those
shit.
two, he was the better villain.
Not to me. I like
No.
Yellowjacket. I like
He
Yellowjacket.
was just fucking sappy. And
You
just
didn't know he was.
embarrassing.
You didn't know he was the villain until over halfway through.
Yes,
the
I
movie.
do. It was so
Yes, you did.
predictable.
Okay.
Icarus was to the north.
Well, to me, even if you didn't, I still don't think that makes him a good villain. I think he was just. I didn't like the character at all. I like
It was like
Yellowjacket.
Tommy Wiseau was a fucking villain. All right.
Next one is Sonny Birch from
I did not
Ant-Man
hit
and the
her.
Wasp.
I did not.
Sonny
Hello,
Birch from
doggy.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, and the T'Chari from Avengers. Really? He put the T'Chari in there. Well,
Consider the source.
the T'Chari's getting my vote.
Some of that shit he be looking at on his in the sky is fucking with him.
Well, the
Hey,
T'Chari's
weirdos.
getting my vote. Danny, who got your vote?
Oh, I'll make that too.
I have a feeling that he might have been getting probed by some aliens when he came up with this list. But
Chris, who are you taking?
I am going to pick. Yeah, we're gonna Cherry.
All right.
That's why I
Shifty?
didn't want to come tonight because he knew this shit was gonna be all fucked up.
You know?
The
Shifty?
T'Chari. The T'Chari.
Cole?
Chitauri, there are like half of the films in like the MCU he didn't even like have on this tournament. They're like the same fucking things and the worst ones.
Ostinator.
I'm shocked. Like, I don't even think Mandarin was on this list.
Kingpin wasn't on here yet.
Yeah, Mandarin wasn't on Frank Change. He was like legendary actor. He was fucking great.
Chitauri, I guess.
And I too will go with the.
Did you say Chitauri?
The Chitauri.
I missed somebody. Who'd I miss? Jason, did I miss you? All right.
Yeah, Chitauri.
Moves on to the next round. All right, guys. We should be getting down to the nitty gritty. I think it all matters.
Wow.
To be the final four, to be honest with you, when it comes to this list, but
No
we'll see how it goes.
He didn't put Kingpin on here. A bullseye or
No Kingpin, no Mandarin. Yeah.
Like, the film and the character wasn't great, but God, the actor who played the Mandarin is just a legend. His performance was fantastic. And you don't add him and the main villain, but then you add all that, you add the fucking creature from the back of the wall.
Baby, we don't want to hear about the labor pains. Just show us the baby.
Armin Zola versus Crossbones. I'm going to start with Cole.
Oh, fuck. Zola, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Shifty.
Crossbones.
Ostinator.
Zola.
Jason.
Zola.
Danny.
Crossbones.
Chris.
Zola.
Huh?
Zola.
Shit. And I was going with Crossbones, but Zola does move on to the next round. Zola's the robot, right? Like the computer thing, the guy that ended up in the computer thing.
Yeah, I liked that.
Okay.
I don't like the actor.
Ego versus the Black Order.
Yes. Somebody call.
So who are you taking, Chris?
Take a wild guess there. It's Ego.
Danny?
Yes.
Black Order.
I knew you'd counter that. Good job. 50?
Black Order.
Cole?
Oh, and again, what James Gunn and Taika Waititi did to every villain is disgraceful from the comics. Black Order.
Jason?
Black Order.
Danny? Oh, Danny went already. Who'd I miss?
Black
Ostinator. Ostinator, Black Order, and I too am going with the Black Order. So Black Order does move on to the next round. Of course, Chris would be the only one to pick the Ego.
You're welcome.
Ooh, Justin Hammer versus Nebula. This one's tough.
Not for me.
Go ahead, Danny.
Justin Hammer.
All right. I'm going to counter you, and I'm going to go with Nebula. Chris?
Nebula. Justin Hammer's a fucking punk.
Shifty?
Nebula.
Ostinator?
Justin Hammer.
Jason?
Hammer.
Ooh. And Cole, you have the tiebreaker. Either to send it to the chat or to pick.
I know what I want to pick. I wondered if I should send it to the chat or not, though, to make it interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to. Okay. Like, both are great and great actors, what they did, but listen, it's like a small performance in one film versus, like two films and with tons of story, compelling character, like it's Nebula.
And Nebula moves on to the next round. I thought he was going to send that one to the chat, though. I really did.
Well, make it interesting because that, would be an interesting poll, but I didn't want the chat fucking it up, so.
Yeah, they probably would have messed that shit up for sure. Right, chat? We already know how you guys vote.
Yeah, they always do.
Next up, we have The Destroyer versus Whiplash from Iron Man 2. I'll start with you this time, Chris.
The Destroyer's the giant silver Cyclops guy thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Whiplash.
Danny.
Whiplash.
Cole.
I don't really give a fuck about that robot, so I'll just, give Mickey Rourke a vote. Again, even though his performance was so weak. Sorry.
Shifty.
Whiplash. Good movie.
Ostinator.
I don't think it matters because they're going to get knocked out the next round anyway. Whiplash.
Jason.
Whiplash.
And I was actually going with the Destroyer on that one, but Whiplash does move on to the next round. Next up is General Dreykov from the Black Widow versus Loki. And I'm going to start with Shifty on this one.
Loki.
Figures. Cole?
Go with the General.
What?
Jason?
Loki.
Ostinator.
The longer this goes on, the harder it's going to be to keep my personal opinion on Loki at bay. But I will agree Loki's better than the General.
Loki. Danny?
Loki.
Chris?
Loki.
And I too am going with Loki on this one. So Loki does move on to the next round. Next up is the Abomination, the Incredible Hulk, versus General Ross, the Incredible Hulk. Easy for me. I'll go first. Abomination. Chris?
Abomination.
Danny?
General Ross.
Cole?
I already said General.
Oh, you did?
Make the joke from last round.
Shifty?
Abomination.
Jason? No, you already went. Ostinator.
Ross.
Damn. So I have the floor, and this one I will send to the chat just to
Wait,
give the chat.
General Ross.
Who picked General Ross? Ostinator?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I picked Abomination first. What? Wait, what? What?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Recount. All the people who said General Ross, all the people who said General Ross say I.
I
only heard okay, that's only 3. Who's the next one?
Jason, who'd you vote for?
I've had Ross and Ross.
Jason said Ross. Ostinator said Ross. Cole said Ross.
And Danny said
And
Ross.
Danny said Ross. Freaking Danny.
There's 4 people that I think we can do a 3-person panel. Well, you know what the shitty thing is you know who went with us on this?
Uh-huh.
Shifty.
What's that?
I'm gonna leave again.
No,
I'm gonna leave again.
Danny messed that one up.
I know. Well, you know what, Nzo, I think you and I need to just finish this out ourselves.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Next up,
I can't invite Shifty in with us. That's just not going to work.
No, Shifty don't belong. Mysterio versus Alexander Pierce, and I'll start off with Danny on this one.
Oh, Mysterio.
All right, Chris.
Mysterio.
Shifty.
Who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y, Mysterio.
Cole.
Mysterio, and Taylor Swift deserved it.
Ostinator.
Mysterio.
Jason.
Mysterio.
And who the hell did I miss? Myself? Mysterio.
Yep.
Mysterio.
I love you too. I love you too.
Next up is Hela versus Thanos. Oh shit! All right, I'm not going first on this one. I'm gonna let let's see.
And just so happened in comics, they love interest. Ain't that some shit?
Yes, I'm gonna let Ostinator go first. He hasn't went first. Well, Ostinator, who you picking?
Thanos.
Shifty, who you taking?
Let's make this interesting. Hela.
Cole, who you taking?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put my bias from the comic books aside, just go off the villains themselves. I guess Hela.
Jason. Jason, you there? Okay, we'll skip Jason for now. Danny.
Jason.
I go with Thanos.
Chris?
Thanos.
Ooh, I actually want to wait for Jason's pick. You know what? I'm gonna go with Hella on this one. And since Jason's not here, I'm gonna send it to the chat.
Not the chat.
Yes, sir. The chat.
This is a good one to go to the chat.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree.
I was really torn, but I did the vote to make it more even.
You ready to set it up, Chris?
Yep, I'm in. Give me just a second.
It's too bad it ain't Wanda versus Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have the chance to pick who you think should move on to the next round.
Oh, left. Okay, well, makes it
all right, it's up.
All right. You have 1 minute to vote, guys. 1 minute to vote. Is it Hela or is it Thanos? Now, I know a lot of people in the Chaos chat, Mads. I know a lot of people think Thanos is one of the best MCU villains, but I like Hela. In the Chaos chat, Mads. I know a lot of people think Thanos. Really?
Some kind of damn deja vu shit.
We got the replay up in the house. Gaishka's in the house. What up, Gaishka? How you doing? Glad you could pop in. Much appreciated.
What up, Gaishka?
This is gonna be interesting because I like Hela. I think
Hela too.
Yeah, I think Hela was dangerous in that movie, man. And she wasn't bad to look at either. You know what I mean?
Perfect actress to play that.
Facts.
Yeah,
100%.
Dominatrix look.
Mm-hmm. It definitely worked. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it is over, guys. And the winner and moving on to the next round is
Hela at 62%.
Wow. Hela
God.
beat Thanos. That is very interesting.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh. Now we can be considered to be woke.
In the improper terminology, yes, you're right.
Let's see how this panel works out. So we got the Red Skull versus Mordor. Danny?
Oh man, two of my favorite actors. But I'm leaning more towards Hugo Weaving.
What? Black card revoked. I'm taking Mordor.
Yeah, same. Make that 2. Mordor.
2 for Mordor.
2 for Red Skull.
2 for Red Skull. Ostinator.
3 for Red Skull.
He's a Nazi. Come on, don't be racist.
Jason, where you at, bro?
Oh, Jason's not there? All right. Who would I miss?
Me,
Go ahead.
Red Skull.
You guys are racist, damn.
Fucking. And even if Jason picked Mordor, it's still the Red Skull. The Red Skull does move on to the next round. Yeah, you guys suck ass, bro. Mordor was cool, man.
He's okay. I like him better than Doctor Strange too.
Me too. But next up is Ulysses Claw versus the Vulture.
Vulture.
Oh shit, Jason's not even in the
No,
chat.
dropped out. He probably back.
Shit, I didn't even notice that. Okay. Chris said Vulture. Danny.
Vulture.
Eli. Jesus Cole.
It's Eli.
Let's just say he's rebooting his computer.
Okay.
He voted Red Skull.
Okay. Well,
Okay, hold on. Let me go up here and put that up here. Red Skull. There we go. So Chris said Vulture. Cole?
well, you see, since I'm not racist, I'll go Vulture.
Okay, Shifty.
Claw.
Ostinator.
Vulture.
Cole went Vulture because
Oh wait, hold on.
other villain was on Black Panther.
All right. Danny.
Authority went, but I'm going with the Vulture.
Did you? Okay. And I'm going to the Vulture too. think that's everybody. Everybody voted, right? Did I miss
Yep.
anybody?
Man, Michael Keaton, bro. Beast.
Vulture moves on to the next round. Next up is Green Goblin from No Way Home versus Balrog the Leaper. Easy for me. Easy. Green Goblin all the way. Chris.
Yep.
Ostinator.
Make it 3.
Shifty.
You know, with the last name Defoe, he should be best villain. So, Green Goblin.
Jason. Oh no, Jason's not there. Danny.
Goblin.
And I missed somebody. Who the fuck did I miss?
I'll go Green Goblin.
Cole. Green Goblin. Green Goblin moves on to the next round. Next up is Eric Killmonger versus the Grand Master. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Do I have 2 for Killmonger?
Yes.
That's 1, 2. I'll be 3. Chris?
That's what I said.
Oh,
You
you
got me
said
already.
okay.
Yeah.
Ostinator?
Make it 4.
Shifty?
Killmonger.
And Cole?
Yeah, Killmonger.
And Killmonger moves on to the next round. All right. Next up is Scarlet Witch from Doctor Strange versus Aisha from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Since Danny hates this movie so much, Danny, you first.
Scarlet Witch, of course.
I'm gonna counter that. I'm going with Aisha because I think she's hotter. Shifty.
Aisha is hotter, but I gotta give Scarlet Witch.
Cole.
It's Aisha because there are a load of issues with Scarlet Witch in that film of being a villain that you people don't admit. You're fanboys.
Chris.
Scarlet.
And Ostinator.
Scarlet Witch.
You fucking punk ass motherfucker.
Fucking simps.
You know what I mean? For fucking Elizabeth Olsen. She don't even look that good.
You crazy.
Nah, she don't. Next up is Laffy.
Better than her sisters.
Oh, yeah, of course, but that ain't saying much either. Next up is Laffy versus Death Dealer. Chris.
Death Dealer.
Danny.
Oh, shit. Laffy.
Shifty.
Who the fuck is laughing?
Guy tried to kill the Frost Giant King.
The other one, Death Dealer.
Cole.
Laffy.
And I am going with Death Dealer on this one. So Death Dealer does move on to the next round. Next up is Sandman from Spider-Man No Way Home versus Sortar, whatever the fuck that is, Sortar, from Thor Ragnarok. Fuck, I'm going with Sandman. Danny?
Surtur.
Chris?
Same. Surtur.
Ostinator?
Surtur.
You suck. Shifty?
I hate sand. It's coarse and dry and gets everywhere. Surtur.
Oh my God.
And Cole?
Sandman.
Thank you, Cole. The only fucking level-headed one in here. Jason, who you taking? Sandman or Surtur?
Sandman.
Another one, another smart one. But Surtur does move on to the next round. Yo, Sandman was really, especially when we go to Spider-Man 2, Sandman was really good in that, man.
3. He's in 3.
Yeah, he's not getting
In
No Way
3.
Home or even
My
a
bad.
villain, really, but I mean, I don't like
He's not MCU, so we can't count it.
Yeah,
Well, yes, he is.
MCU
Yes, he
version
is.
would
Yes,
be
multiverse. Multiverse.
No,
Yes,
that's No Way Home.
Yeah, but but because he's in No Way Home, those Spider-Man movies are part of the MCU universe.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
And
Yes,
and
they
Venom.
are.
And Venom.
I
Yes,
don't
they
know
are.
about that.
Yes, they
And
are.
Venom too.
Kevin
And
Feige
Venom.
has
Oh,
even
no.
came out and said that all those Spider-Man
Yeah,
movies
to make
were
his
part of the
universe
MCU.
look better,
If
because the
all
rest of them
those
are
count,
shit.
Agents of Shield count.
What?
If all those count, Agents of Shield count.
Well, no, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ended up not being part of it. But at first,
The
yes, I would
Morbius
agree with
counts,
you.
and Daredevil 1 counts, you know.
Morbius does count as well.
Wait, wouldn't
Yeah.
the first
And Venom.
Blade count then?
Venom too. First what?
The first Blade?
No.
No,
There's no
it's-
connection yet
Mm-mm.
for the first play. So next up is Yellowjacket versus the Chitauri. Danny,
It's the Chitauri.
Chitauri.
really? Okay, I'm countering that with Yellowjacket. Chris?
Sorry.
Oh my God. Austinator?
To keep it interesting, Yellowjacket.
Shifty?
I'm gonna go for Yellowjacket because that dude was the lead in The Strain, and that was a pretty fun show.
Cole?
Oh my god.
I agree. The strain was awesome.
Yes, but that's sad that that's why you had to pick him.
Cole?
Shatari.
Oh my God, you guys suck. Jason? Send it over or to the chat. Up to you.
Oh, I'm gonna Yellow Jacket.
Good job, Jason. I knew that's why I invited you on.
No, go put the shirt back on.
Good job, Jason. I take back what I said about you burning crosses, bro.
But do you take mine back then?
No, not
Aw.
you. Next up is Armin Zola versus the Black Order. Danny, you
I
first.
thought he was voted off.
Who?
No.
Armin
Zola.
Zola. Zola passed the last round.
Oh, the Black Order. Not even close.
Chris?
Zola.
Oh my God. Austinator?
Black Order.
Shifty?
I got the hots for Carrie Coon, and she's one of the people in the Black Order. So yeah, Black Order.
Jesus fuck.
Cole?
If it was the White Order, then maybe, but Zola.
Oh my
What?
God.
She walked around with horns on her head and on all fours at times, and that's hot to you.
No, I just like the actress, and she's part of the Black Order. So you know.
Jason?
Black Order.
And I too am going with the Black Order. So the Black Order does move on to the next round. Next up is Nebula versus Whiplash.
Not even
Easy.
close.
Going with Nebula.
Yeah, same.
Cole said Nebula.
Yeah.
Shifty.
2, 3.
Jason.
Nebula.
Ostinator.
Make it 5.
Chris.
Same.
And Danny.
Same.
Yeah, I'll vote Nebula too.
Got a nice little sweep there in the later rounds. Nebula does move on to the next one. Next up is Loki versus General Ross. Danny?
Loki.
Chris?
Loki.
Ostinator?
Loki, I suppose.
Shifty?
Loki, of course. Come on.
Cole?
General.
Jason?
General Ross.
And I too am going with Loki. So Loki does move on to the next round, as it should be. Next up, Mysterio versus Hela.
Oh
And
no.
I'm gonna stay true to the game. I'm going with Hela.
Same.
Cole
3.
said Hela. Who said 3? Ostinator.
Hella.
Chris.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
All right.
Talk
Danny.
again?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh wait. There we go. Okay, I got you now.
Great.
Well yeah, Hella wins this one because come on.
Danny.
Hella.
And who'd I miss?
Me.
Go ahead.
I like both of them, but hella.
And Hela moves on to the next round as well. See, good choice, guys. Good choice. I like that one. Next up, wait, did I miss one? Okay, no, I didn't. All right. Next up, Red Skull versus the Vulture. Ostinator.
Ooh. Circle back.
All right. Shifty.
Red Skull.
Cole.
Vulture.
Chris.
Vulture.
Jason.
Vulture.
Danny.
Vulture.
And I too am going with the Vulture.
Vulture.
So now, Ostinator said Vulture. So Vulture does move on to the next round. Next up is the Green Goblin versus Killmonger.
Easy.
This is tough. Go ahead, Danny.
Killmonger.
Shit, I'll second you. Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Shifty?
Green Goblin.
Cole?
It's too big of a Willem Dafoe fanboy. Sorry, Green Goblin.
Ostinator?
You know, does Green Goblin like anime? No, Killmonger does, so I'll go with Killmonger.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
And Jason, who are you taking?
Killmonger. Killmonger.
And Killmonger moves on to the next
It's the
round.
right
Wow. That's very interesting to me.
Oh my
Killmonger
God,
beat Green
Goblin's
Goblin.
the weaker version of the first. I'm not
yeah, but
counting
he killed
that.
Aunt May. He killed Aunt May.
So because he killed Aunt May, that's why he has to go?
They killed the shitty
Yeah.
Aunt May. Good for him.
The hot Aunt May.
All right. This should be a clean sweep. Scarlet Witch versus Death Dealer. Danny.
Scarlet Witch.
I'll second that. Chris.
Scarlet Witch.
Ostinator.
Scarlet Witch. Although the placement that she's at is very interesting.
Shifty.
Miss Maximoff.
Cole.
Death Dealer.
And who'd I miss? Jason.
Scarlet Witch also.
And Scarlet Witch does move on to the next round. Next up is we have Sartor versus Yellowjacket. Easy.
Surtur.
Yellowjacket. Chris said Surtur. Danny. Did Danny step away?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sutter.
Shifty.
Surtur.
Cole.
Yellow.
Jason.
Yellowjacket.
Ostinator. You have the chance to put one over or send it to the chat.
Surtur.
You fucking idiot. Fucking Ostinator on my screen ever again. Never again to invite Ostinator to one of these again. Make a mental note of this motherfucker. All right. Next up is the Black Order versus Nebula. Very easy for me. So I will go with Nebula. Chris.
Nebula.
Danny.
Black Order.
Ostinator.
Black Order.
Shifty.
Black Order.
Cole.
Are you guys really serious? It's Nebula. Fuck.
Jason, you have the chance to send one over or send it to the chat. Who you taking?
Come on, Jason.
Oh, it's mine. I haven't gone yet.
Huh?
I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, I know. You have the chance to either. Yeah.
Nebula.
Oh my god.
And Nebula moves
I don't know if you
on
guys
to
realize half the
next
Black
round.
Order was fucking dog shit.
Yeah, but that one dude, that skinny dude, he was awesome.
It doesn't matter. Still half as bad and not as good as Nebula.
All
Stop
died in
hating.
one movie.
Stop hating.
Nebula.
Next up is Loki
Oh my god.
versus
Oh,
Hela.
easily Hela.
All right. Cole
No.
said Hela. Shifty.
3.
Loki.
Ostinator.
You know what? I'm gonna feel good about this Hela.
Jason.
Hella.
Ooh. Chris.
Loki.
Danny.
Shit. I'll make it interesting. Go with Loki.
And I'll even make it more interesting and send it to the chat. So, Chris, set it up. And we'll see what the chat votes on this one. Is it Loki, guys, or Hela? Who do you think should move on to the next round? We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, right, guys? So
Loki's appeared in more stuff. He has more variants, so you got to count those. So,
And it is live.
all right, you got 1 minute to vote, guys. You got 1 minute to vote. And if you look on it, right, this is for the final four. So this is for the final four. If you think Hela should be in the final four, then move Hela on. If you think it's Loki, then Loki will move on. But whoever you think goes on to the final four.
I mean, you got to be careful because the Black Order might end up winning the whole thing. So, I mean,
I don't know about that one.
never say never.
Well, with these tournaments, yeah, you'd be surprised. But I think, when we first were doing it, there were a lot of troll votes. I think now people are actually giving their proper votes. So,
well, it depends on if we have any real favorites in the race.
Last couple of final three, the final ones were pretty decent. So I can give that. And I have faith in the chat that they'll do
Loki wins with 62%.
Loki moves on to the next round. All right, I'm mad at it. Loki's good. I'm mad at it. Next up is the Vulture versus Eric Killmonger. And I know Danny's going to say easy, so I'll let Danny go first on this one. Danny?
Killmonger.
Danny said Killmonger. Chris? Oops, I put that wrong spot.
Yeah, I'm going to go Vulture.
Ooh, Chris is going Vulture. Austinator.
Killmonger.
Shifty.
Killmonger.
Cole.
Vulture.
Jason.
Killmonger.
And I too am going with Killmonger. So Killmonger does move on to the next round. Scarlet Witch versus Sorta. I think this should be easy. Danny?
Scarlet Witch.
Chris?
Scarlet.
Austinator?
Scarlet Witch.
Shifty?
Wanda.
Cole?
Surtur.
What?
Jason?
Scarlet Witch.
And I too am going with Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch does move on to the next round. So Scarlet Witch is in the final four, along with Nebula and Loki. Very interesting. No Thanos in the final four. That is crazy to me.
Upsetting.
No, that's right.
That is crazy to me. But now we have Nebula versus Loki. Danny.
Loki.
Chris.
Loki.
Austinator.
Loki.
Shifty.
Loki.
Cole.
Nebula.
Jason.
Nebula.
And I too was going with Nebula, but Loki does move on to the next round. Wow. Unfucking believable. All right. Eric Killmonger versus the Scarlet Witch. I'm going to go first on this one. I'm going to go with Killmonger. Jason?
Killmonger.
Shifty?
Wanda.
Cole?
Killmonger.
Austinator?
Killmonger. I ain't no simp.
Chris?
Call me simp. Scarlet Witch.
Danny?
Killmonger.
And Killmonger moves on to the final round. Wow. And let's see what the third bracket brings up. We have Nebula versus the
I'm not a
Scarlet
simp,
Witch.
so Nebula.
All right, Cole said Nebula. Shifty.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
Shifty.
Witch.
Scarlet Witch. Chris.
Scarlet.
I'll counter that with a Nebula there. Danny.
Definitely Scarlet Witch.
Ostinator.
I'll make this interesting. Nebula.
And Jason, you have the chance to send it to the chat or to
Nebula.
And
Nebula.
Jason picks Nebula. So Nebula is the bronze medal winner. Good one. I'm happy with that one. I could do with that one.
Yeah.
I'm not.
She actually has a good character and story, unlike Scarlet Witch. She has many issues, but simp.
All right, guys, we have done it. We are in the championship round. We have Loki versus Eric Killmonger. Chris is going to set up the poll for 90 seconds where you guys will get to put your votes in there, and we will take it from there. Danny.
Shit, Killmonger.
No, I wasn't asking yet. I want the poll to go up and do it, but I was gonna ask who I think you're gonna take, and I figured as much. So I think this is gonna be a tight one. Unfortunately,
All
right. I don't think it's gonna be tight. I'll tell you why, because I know which. At least two of you are going to pick, and I know I'm going to pick the same thing, and by the looks of the chat, they're going to pick it as well, so just looking at the comments, so I think this is going to be a tie at least.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see.
Eyes only must be being really
Okay, guys, just remember, let's vote for the... This is best character, like performance, story, depth, everything. Not, not who cracks the best jokes in the Avenger.
Wow! Don't telegraph. You're telling people what to do. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but vote this way.
It's like Donnie said in his video. You like who you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You like who you like. So,
no, but if you don't agree with my opinion, you're wrong. Sorry.
That's right. You're wrong. That's good to know that. I'm glad you knew.
Your opinion's kind of suspect, to be honest with you, Cole. So I don't know on that one.
My opinion is the greatest. All right.
Yeah.
Greatest piece of shit. You're absolutely
right. Thank you, Chris.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Bring in the heat tonight.
What was that?
Bring in the heat tonight.
I am. I'm just.
I'm trying to see how you still under that cover.
Dandelion said she's okay with all top four villains. No one was robbed for this one. Oh, really? For once?
Loki kind of was. Not Loki, but Thanos kind of was. But
wait,
right.
you want to know what's fucked
won
up?
60-39.
You want to know what's fucked up?
Loki.
All right. So Loki got one vote. So let's go with the chat first. Ostinator, what's fucked up?
All right, you want to know what's fucked up? They got rid of Thanos by voting in Hela over Thanos. But then the same chat decided to vote for Loki.
Weird, eh?
Very weird.
So let's start with you, Ostinator. Who you taking?
Oh, man. Do I go with the guy who likes anime or my nemesis? I'll go with Killmonger.
Ostinator goes with Killmonger. Danny, who you going with?
We got two.
And I will make that 3. Chris?
Yeah, Loki.
Shifty.
Loki.
Cole.
Jesus. Okay, look. I've said my what I think about the film before being quite overrated, and again, the script I think just made so many amazing actors generic. But the two things I'm gonna give about that film that's above the rest of the MCU ones is the costume design and Michael B. Jordan's performance is one of the best in just the whole MCU. I'm going with Killmonger.
Jason Lee.
Killmonger.
And I am the last one, and I am going with Killmonger as well. So
Because you don't want the trickster to win. Gotcha.
no. I think Killmonger was.
This is exactly like Lethal Weapon not winning. It's like
How?
just pure hatred and haterade. This is ridiculous. I am surprised with as many people who are male on this show and how few balls there actually are on this show.
Evil Fist should have won in this whole tournament, but he wasn't on there.
Well, somebody's not happy with the outcome, but I think I am. We have the number one villain in the MCU, which is Eric Killmonger. Second is Loki, and third is Nebula.
How does he die, really? Doesn't even really know how. He just kind of sits there and withers away. He doesn't even really die the death that he should have.
I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this.
No, this is an amazing result, actually, especially considering how bad the tournament.
Oh yeah,
was.
right there's how bad the result actually is. Cole
Danny,
says it's amazing.
Are you happy with the list?
I am. That's like Michael Jordan and LeBron James. It's all right to be number 2.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%. It's all good. I know Chris is butthurt because Loki didn't make it to the forefront. It's okay. I think we've all had some butthurts on one of these tournaments when you guys kicked out R. Kelly, So
wait. So what are you saying? We kicked out one black man, we had to let another black man in. Is this like tit for tat?
I wouldn't say that, but it worked out in the proper manner. I ain't mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. Killmonger was a really good character. I think he was misused. I think that's the thing. I don't think they should have killed him in the end. And now they're up against it. I mean, because is he coming back?
So they say.
Do you know yet?
Well, that's the entire MCU. They just kill everyone off for some reason.
That they cheaped out on the effects in the last fight.
So Dandelion is okay with it, and Mad says it feels wrong. Why does it feel wrong? Please explain. Because Thanos didn't win? I actually thought Thanos would win, but I'm surprised that he didn't, So I'm okay.
I was going to make a joke. I'm not going to, though. I think it'll piss someone off.
This was subverting of expectations, but I'm actually okay with this.
We're not above pissing people off here.
Again, they misused honestly the entire Black Panther cast, but Michael B. Jordan, his performance was so amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously, how do you have a cast that amazing and then you write a screenplay that generic for them that just makes them so painfully average, including Chadwick Boseman?
Hold on, because I got to do this real quick. All right, so that's enough of that. Right? There'll be no more of that talk on this stream right now. Cole will not be coming back for the rest of the stream, but I'm gonna let these guys shout out their channels because I think Howard the Duck was absolutely robbed 100%, and he wasn't a fan of Thanos. So who do you think should have won, Mads? If that's the case, like nobody really wanted Thanos to win. So yeah, we can hear you, Danny. Nobody really wanted Thanos to win, so I mean, I know I usually leave feeling very disgruntled at the end of these. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes I do too, but this one came out working pretty good. I'm satisfied with it. The last one was pretty good too. The ending of that one was pretty good too. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there, The trolling has ceased for a minute. Danny, you happy with it?
I have zero problems with it. Well, I ain't too thrilled with Nebula, but
Nebula's okay. She grew on me.
She's not better than Hela. She's not better than Thanos.
No. Hela should have been up there. I agree with that. Hela or Thanos should have been there. Yeah.
Scarlet Witch.
You know what? though? I here's the thing. I know he wasn't a big part yet, but Kang should have been in there. There's a lot of them that he missed out on.
Yeah.
Kingpin.
He missed out like half of the main
Kingpin should be
villains
on
in
there
the
now.
fucking universe.
Bullseye.
Yeah, Kang should have been up in there too. I agree.
Kang.
Even though we didn't really see much of Kang as a villain, we already know he's coming to be one, and I think Jonathan Majors, just as the one, He Who Remains or whatever, did a good job. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. All right, so let's shout out our channels real quick so we can bounce up out of here tonight. Jason Lee, since you were the last one to come in, shout out your channel, let the people know.
What's going on, guys? Tuckerverse channel. Probably have some shows coming up. We might have a hurricane it's bearing down on Florida right now, so we might have a Category 3 hurricane in the next few days. So probably do a hurricane stream. You never know.
Just keep that shit down there.
Yeah, it's gonna come across y'all and go towards y'all, and then jetty up is what they're looking at. They're going to go right through Fort Myers, right up Jacksonville that way. So hoping it goes a little further east, but they're looking at it going through Fort Myers, possibly a Category 3. It's below Cuba right now, so see what happens on that. Like I said, might do a hurricane stream if possible next week. Besides that, I'm gonna try to get some shows going this week. Working on the watch hours, trying to get monetized.
How are you doing with the watch hours?
Almost at halfway. I'm almost at 2,000. So.
All right. Nice. Help them out on that. That is the hardest part of this for a lot of people is that watch hour.
I'm at subs. I'm good at subs. I'm at 2.1K right now, so I'm still gaining on subs. So I'll get on that.
Wow.
Guys, easy thing to do. Go to his channel in his playlist. He has a playlist with everything on it. Just go to it, open up a browser, put it over to the side, play it, and hit repeat and let it go. And you can do that. Now, I will say though, one of the best parts, and this is the bad thing, and maybe what you can do is you can cut it out and make videos out of it. But your shorts, your wrestling ones, and all that, all the developmental league stuff you put out there, I like that stuff. That's good stuff, man.
If they would count the watch hours on those, I would already have it 3 times over because I got
understand
some
why they don't.
Shorts that's got almost 60K on them. So they don't count those. It's good on subs, but it ain't good on watch hours.
No, and I don't understand why they do that. Like, don't make people work harder than they have to. They do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good job building that channel, man. Keep it up. Much appreciated.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Let Austinator shout out your channel.
Yes. Yeah, what is up, everybody? I have my own channel. I'm 4 subs away from 250. So if you want to sub, go ahead and do so. I do a bunch of stuff on there. You'll find me on the Andor Roundtable on Sunday, where I'm going to be talking about all the good things by Andor, like
yeah, exactly.
You got a few more days to think about it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I do a bunch of stuff on there. I'm on everybody's shows. Go and check me out. And you know what? I'm also okay with this, and I'm glad that Loki did not make first. So I'm okay with that.
Hater.
I'm not a hater, Chris.
Hater. Yes, you are. Your hatred of Loki after the show is well noted, much like Shifty's shitty opinions on She-Hulk.
Now, you know what, Chris?
Well noted.
You know what, Chris? You want me to say something nice about Loki? It is not the worst thing of Phase 4. I'll give it that.
And you know what, Austinator, you are not the worst thing on this stream. Close, but not.
Oh, gee, thanks, Chris. It feels so good. Thank you, Chris. That brings up my confidence level.
Well, that's great, because I'll tell you what the worst thing was, is the fact that Elihu didn't know what the fuck he was doing with this damn.
Yeah, no Mandarin, but they had the mirror thing and 2 characters that no one knew about. It's crazy.
No more like half of this list no one knew about.
But Anzo, thanks for having me on. This was fun.
No problem. Thank you for coming once again. Cole, tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find my social media and channel in the description. But yeah, I'll usually be on Zo's and other streams here. And yeah, I'm kind of happy Loki didn't win, which is why I was kind of voting against him in other rounds, just because, I mean, yeah, he is excellent, but him and Thanos winning would have just I don't like when the obvious choices win. Kind of boring. I like when it's mixed up a bit, like Killmonger winning. That's cool.
I feel you. Same here.
You know,
Yeah, go ahead.
a good villain. They missed the Winter Soldier is a really good villain. They didn't put in
Bucky
there.
wasn't there
I mean-
either.
Yeah, he is a villain at first.
Yeah,
Wait.
I mean, you could.
They
Who
didn't
else did
add.
he miss?
They didn't add Lady Loki.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, see now, right there. You see,
Oh Lord.
All right. And Shifty, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me in the chat. You can find me on the Twitter, and you can find me this Sunday on the Andor Roundtable. And I have so many things I like about the show. I've actually got a little the list down. Good show, very good show.
before you say anything, Anzo, I know.
Mhm.
Why am I putting him on? I listen. If nothing else, I'll just bring up the chat with all the She-Hulk stuff and just knock him back down.
Well, I posted everything I've ever said about She-Hulk in that
Dude,
that
You want
group.
to know something? That chat. You know what? I looked at it as like, I don't know. I looked at it for. Actually, I didn't at all. I just saw you guys change the title like 500 times and then deleted it. So.
No, it's still on. I'll add you back.
There you go. And Chris Knight, you are up.
Yeah.
Shout out your channel. Let the people know where they can find you. sir.
Real Review 3000, guys. Lots of stuff going on right now. Name That Tune's coming up this Sunday, and a roundtable this Sunday on Chaos Central. She-Hulk roundtable. Weekly wrap up. We did the 3 Chaos shows this week. We had Unmasking the Masked Singer start back up. The Rumble started back up. All that stuff, man. And it's going to be like that for the next few months with some stuff. It's going to be crazy. At least the Rumble's every other week. So that gives me a reprieve once a week.
Who won the Rumble?
Piper did this time. Piper, it's less points than normal because it's less rounds and stuff, but I think she got like 200 something. I don't know, 300 something. But yeah, she won. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Nobody used their darn mulligans when they. I mean,
No,
two people did. Yeah, but the other two, they could have.
Nobody has to. You don't have to.
They could have won.
Well, they could have. They could have tried. It's whatever. I don't force people to do it.
Mm-hmm. And next up, Mr. Danny Graham. Shout out to people. Tell them where they can find you, sir.
You can find me Monday through Wednesdays on Chaos Central. Saturday, you can find me tomorrow for Work Allows on Square One. And then Sunday, of course, I'll be on She-Hulk Roundtable.
That is correct. And I am Bigger Ford Entertainment. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Much appreciated. This was actually a good list that we did. I'm good. I'm cool with it. You know where to find me on most of these guys' shows, the OOC. But other than that, peace out, guys. See you on the next one.
Peace.
Later.
Brainstorming, rain stay pouring all over the court. Check the trade scoring, a rational activist. Others remain dormant, factual passages. Able to wage war when time call for it. Burn fire upon corporate setting his back. Sun is fall forward. See the big picture. Don't get stuck on small portraits. Tap resources, your three inner forces. Mind, body, and soul working like piano chords. Linking the piece together from the root like Neanderthals. Reserving animalistic behavior when I convert into the cross satanic spiritual savior. Words that are used are the true fifth I never gave ya. Anything else in your life, remember words that I breathe on this mic. I print people a copy to read what I write. Tell it fast like Mach speed on a bike. Like a native chief, I speak and bring peace with a pipe. Subtle as a thief in the night with peace in the light. Shifty coming, I'm blacking out like Slobodan Milosevic. Hold that, take some with you. Eternal pain when New Jerusalem hit you. Fall back, don't press the issue with script, lock, script check, Bethlehem officials.